Deep in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, we take on the challenge of a grueling 12-mile hike, which includes an elevation gain of over 3,000 feet to reach the summit of Mount LeConte. Join us as we navigate the stone staircase of arch rock, explore the ancient mineral deposits of Alum Cave bluffs, and push ourselves to the top for the incomparable views from Myrtle Point.
Oops, did I lock my car? It is 7:35 and we are starting out at the Alum Cave Trailhead. We're going to take the Alum Cave Trail, eventually get to Mount LeConte. It's going to be about a 10-mile hike. Let's get started. Busted tree. I wonder if that's from Helene or if that's from before. It was blocking the trail at one point. The start of the trail's not too bad. You got all these rocks that make a pathway. You've got a little creek running beside you, and occasionally these steps that you can climb. Probably make note of the elevation right now is 3,966. That's 3,966 for people who speak regular language. Starting to get some leaf change, so some of the leaves are yellow, not as green. It's still early in the morning, so there's not enough light yet to really see how they pop. We got some small cascades along the way, so it is nice being along this little creek. We won't stay along the creek forever, I don't think, because we are going to get up pretty high. I believe they said it's like the third highest peak. I will have to double check that. Well, that would be in this area, I guess, because there's some certainly higher mountains all around the world. A lot of rocks around. Main thing is watch your steps so you don't twist an ankle, because that would be bad. Looks like we're coming up to bridge number 3. So that was the 4th bridge, and so for all of you who enjoy the bridges, well, we at least have 4 more when we come back. I don't know if there's any more or not. We are starting to climb up though. So behind me is Arch Rock. That's going to be one of your first milestones on this hike. So now it makes 5 bridges and then Arch Rock. After Arch Rock, you have some more steps to climb up. Looks like we have another bridge. Not bad. Are those birds or chipmunks? I don't know. I can't see what they are, but I can hear them. So be sure, as you're hiking, as soon as you see an open view with no trees, stop and look around. A nice cool breeze right there. Knocked down some leaves and cooled us off a little bit. We're at Inspiration Point. Let's stop and be inspired. Alright, so this is not Inspiration Point, it is a switchback before you get to Inspiration Point. So Inspiration Point's not too much further, but this view itself is kind of inspiring. Gorgeous looking tree behind me. Look at those red colors. Let's go in for a closer look. So I have this rope, actually it's a wire, to help guide you so you don't fall down there. Although it's a pretty wide path. If you need the rope, it's there. Yeah, look up there.
This way we getting?
We're gonna be higher than that. Oh my goodness. Dun dun dun. Stairs. Here we are at Alum Cave. Almost. I shouldn't aim it at myself. I should show you the spectacular view. Leaving Alum Cave behind us, and now we are heading another 2.7 miles to Mount LeConte. Look, you can see where they drilled holes to blast.
Okay.
Well, it looks like we still have some more yellow trees. Still gotta go. But you do want to stop and respect the view. Some of these views just keep getting more amazing and more amazing. And we're not at the top yet. More stairs. Imagine the wind gusts it takes to knock that down. It wasn't a bear, maybe it was a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Can't really tell, but that's been a pretty good incline. And now we've got steps. There's always steps. So far, we have gone up 2,061 feet in elevation. Our current elevation is 5,762. I don't know what our record is. A lot of wires to help you get up. There's some holes. This is probably where they blasted to make this somewhat hikeable. Yeah, see, if you go a little bit further, see those holes right there? So they kind of carved in that path so that way you could walk it. Wasn't that nice of somebody a long time ago? Thinking of you. Clouds are really moving. This isn't even a time lapse. This is just regular speed. Look at those clouds. We're at an elevation of about 6,000. and we're in what they call the Fraser Fir Zone because of all these Fraser fir trees. This is where it's supposed to start smelling like Christmas. And see, I even found you a waterfall. All right, we're almost up to the clouds. Yeah, we might be able to touch them soon. You probably want to use the cable here because that is not a pleasant drop off. Nice view. It keeps going higher and higher, and we're not at the top yet. Look at that. Have to be careful. You don't want to fall. Now we're in a flat area, and they say we're getting close. I'm looking up and I don't see any more high points, so we're pretty close, I think. LeConte Lodge, 0.1 mile. We're almost there. Well, we made it to the lodge area. It's nice and quiet here. We're going to take a quick break. Then we'll go check out some of these other areas where we're supposed to have some nice views. Llama Lane. All right, we made it to the lodge. And I got me one of their world famous lunches. Let's see what's inside. Fruits, bunnies, meat stick, cookie, fruit snack, and cookies. So we're gonna stay in one of these houses next year? Yeah, we can hike all the way up here just to stay in one. All right, we're taking Boulevard Trail for about a mile to Myrtle Point. So it's actually 0.7. 0.7 there, 0.7 back. Are you sure you'll survive? This looks like an area fairies could live in. The Enchanted Forest. All right, this is the trail to get to Myrtle Point. It's pretty rocky, loose rocks, but that's your path. We are now literally hiking in the clouds at an elevation of 6,530 feet and still climbing. Oh! We are now at the highest peak. 6,599 feet. So apparently you put these rocks here probably just to give it that little extra foot it needed. This is actually the highest peak. And from my understanding, you're supposed to touch the highest peak. Yep, come touch it. Yep, be gentle with it. Yep, that's the highest point. Let's continue on so we can get a glimpse of those views. If the clouds aren't in the way. This is a false downhill because once we get to the end, we're gonna have to turn around and come right back up it. 0.2 miles to get to Myrtle Point. It's getting clearer, but we still got a little bit to go. We made it. There's no marking to tell us we're here, but it's the end of the trail. So we got lucky and had Myrtle Point all to ourselves. Just as we were leaving, somebody showed up, and then we started walking away, and a group of 10 were closing in. And now we just passed 2 more people, so oh yeah, we got lucky. Those poor people will have too big of a crowd to enjoy it. So there was the point we were just at, and that was the view. And so on the other side would have been Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. It's probably one of the loudest trails we've been on for being backcountry. All we constantly hear is cars driving. I mean, and they're miles away, but they're just loud cars. And so it just kind of echoes through the valleys. And so it's really not really peaceful. So that's one of the shames about this trail. So it's definitely, you feel like you're isolated because there's nothing that you can see but mountains for miles. But you just have all those cars, the sound of them echoing all throughout the valley.
Thank you all for joining us on this adventure. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you enjoy this type of content. Hit that bell notification to get a reminder of future videos. A special thanks to our channel members. If you'd like to further support the channel, become a member and get an awesome little dolphin beside your name to show off your support.